This fall, prepare for an extraordinary event unlike any the world has ever seen.
Oh, it's going to be much, much bigger than that.
The only people who don't want to disclose the truth are people with something to hide.
Hello, YouTube. Starscream and Mama, I can't actually remember her name here. It's Mama Mummy. Made a real good video last night. She made a good video yesterday on the 11th. And Starscream made one on May 11th. She made one on September 11th, and he made one on May 11th. This is kind of freaky, people. I can answer the question, and I don't think neither one of them can either. So, if some of y'all can, hook up and figure out why the moon disappears in these photos, that'd be pretty awesome. This is weird. I'd like to know the answer myself. So, if any of y'all can do it, please let me know. Let him know and her. I'll put the links at the bottom of both videos for y'all to watch or give them a heads up on if you know any situations on it. Heads up. Much love. God bless. And I don't know. That's freaky. Real freaky.
Okay, I just did a video. The moon was full. Now look. Now look. It is disappearing as we speak, y'all. Alright, that's freaking me out. Look! Do y'all see how it's disappearing as we speak? Y'all see this? What is up? It was a full moon. It's gone. Alright, that ain't even kosher. I see no clouds at all. Is there an eclipse? Somebody tell me. 6 o'clock in the morning, the moon was full. It has completely disappeared. And I see no clouds, nothing. That is the oddest thing, but I'm glad I caught it on camera.
Good evening, folks. I wanted to come to you tonight with something I discovered about the moon that me and a buddy of mine on here, Super Mush Mouse, I'm sure you've heard of his screen name. He's been capturing the moon for quite some time. And he and I and other people have noticed some interesting things about the moon. And in fact, one of those interesting things is that the moon may not be real, and it may be a projection. So what I'm going to show you tonight may be that proof. So what I'm doing first is I'm showing you stellarium, basically at the time where the moon was reaching close to the horizon. As you can see, I'm in Dallas, Texas, and it's about 1:22 a.m. in the morning at the time the moon was at that position. So I'm going to go ahead and skip forward. And notice that the moon is going to travel, and from right there it looks like it's a full moon, but actually if you zoom in on it, it looks like a half moon, like it's supposed to be. The moon is actually the lower half of the moon is actually the part that is lit. So as it reaches the surface of the horizon, you would think that it would not lose the sunlight. It would continue to glow as it does. So just to show you, this thing is going to disappear. Now you can see it just disappeared behind the horizon, right? Right? You actually saw that move. You can actually see part of the moon right now on the horizon. But you still see the moon. Now I'm going to show you something different. Now just to let you know I'm serious here, the camera that I used tonight, which unfortunately I didn't have yesterday, is a Sony NEX VG10. It has 1080p capability, it has a 200mm zoom, it's a $2,000 video camera, and basically the only thing it doesn't have that I know of, and it's got a 14.2 megapixel camera in it. The only thing that I've noticed that it doesn't have is the ability to, illuminate during the night, more. And of course, you would actually need a a different kind of camera for that. So this is an extremely high quality camera. So that being said, let me show you the video that I took. Okay, what you're about to see right here is you're going to see the moon, and what I've done is I've recorded it as it moved towards the horizon. Now I'm not going to play this whole video because it's rather long, but I'm going to play from about halfway until the end. And the reason why is because if I move any farther towards the end, the moon actually starts fading away like it's someone's turning a light off. There's no clouds in the sky at all. Last night the moon looked like it was dipping into a complete black horizontal horizon. There was no building that it was hitting. It was actually above a tree line, but it looked like it was dipping into what looked like some kind of an artificial black horizon above the actual horizon. So we're seeing a lot of anomalies. I think that this moon, or maybe this particular moon, is a projection. I think maybe there's still the real moon somewhere. I have no idea, but and this sounds completely crazy, right? But we also know blue beam exists, and we also know that they apparently sent a nuclear weapon to the moon a while ago, and it rang like a bell. I don't know what else happened to the moon. Some people believe that the moon is a spaceship. NASA does. NASA believes the moon is hollow. So without anything else, I'm going to go ahead and play a little bit of this for you. I'm going to skip through so you can kind of see what it looked like from the very beginning, and then we can kind of see what happens. So this is what it looked like at the very first. Now you can see the horizon, correct? You can also see how dark the moon is starting to get right now. Skipping a little bit farther through, it's even darker now, right? There's no clouds in the sky, okay? See, there's no clouds out there.
What is happening to the moon? Why is it disappearing? It's just disappearing.
Okay, that's not supposed to happen, right? You see the way that's disappearing? The horizon's way down here. It's way down here. So why is the moon that's lit on the bottom half disappearing?
There's still room, much room above that tree line for that moon to come down. So why in the hell is it so dark? It's just disappearing. That's what's happening. I don't think that's the real moon. Can't wait to see that.
I'm open for suggestions.
The moon is actually disappearing.
So if you have any good ideas about what's happening here, I'd be happy to know. It's not supposed to disintegrate or disappear that far above the horizon. It's as if somebody is turning a light off on it. So there you go, folks. The moon hologram. Guaranteed. Good night.
The only people who don't want to disclose the truth are people with something to hide.